Leos, how's it going? It's your friend Dharma Jane here to do a monthly tarot scope for you for the month of February 2019. This is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And always welcoming cross-watchers. If you'd like a private reading, you can find me at dharmajane.com. All that information is in the box below. And, oh yeah, if you like what you see here, hey, smash that subscribe button because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel wanted. Okay? I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not. Hit the subscribe button. Okay. Calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from highest good that has a message for Leo. Okay. Recent past. There you are right in the middle. There you are. With burden. But more importantly, not knowing what to do about those burdens. Trying to be all Leo about it. Trying to have strength. Hanging out with your big fluffy kitty cat. You know, the tiger. Oh my God. The lion. You got some spiritual light shining down. You know. But point is that we don't know what to do. I just feel like, you know, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going to work. I don't know how to get untrapped. And I'm really calling out to the ethers to help me figure this out. But it looks like right here in your recent past, that call wasn't necessarily answered yet. What are the burdens? Let's talk about that. What are the burdens here? So we might have a Pisces, and I say that because we've got double moon, who like isn't cooperating. He won't give up a harvest. What? I guess that makes sense. Because he's the King of Pentacles and he won't give up any of the Pentacles. I don't know. I think that there's something that's needed badly. And there's somebody that could help but won't. And so we're worried. Trying to work it out, trying to figure it out. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Like trying to put in the effort, doing whatever we seemingly can do. But it isn't balanced. So we might have a Libra Sagittarius. Someone with Libra in their chart and Sagittarius in their chart. Like me. I'm Libra Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Rising. And my Venus is in Virgo. So I like that fire and air. But what I'm saying is whatever's going on right now is not balanced. Oh! Temperance on temperance. There might be a Sagittarius who is just putting the kibosh on all of this. But to be honest with you, I don't feel like they belong. I feel like their input is not warranted. Like it doesn't have anything that they feel like the second man on the grassy knoll. But you've got some spirit guides and you've got some intuition coming through that's asking you to hold on. Because it would seem that somebody here is making up unrealistic things. They're making up, it sounds terrible to say it like that. You know how like when you're about to go into like a really dark, like a haunted house and you start to freak yourself out like, oh, I bet there's goblins in there. Are they allowed to touch you? Can they touch me? Oh my God, I'm going to die. I can't go in there. Blah! And then you don't, and you freak yourself out before you even go into the silly haunted house, which all your friends at work at, and you already know that it's just makeup, but it still scares you. That's this kind of energy. Talking yourself into believing the absolute worst, which might be another indication why Sagittarius came out twice here on top of the strength. Like simmer down because you're allowing your imagination to ruin it for you, and not ruin the situation, but keep you up at night, cause more burdens. It's not nearly as bad as you would think. But here we have, this is the honesty card. Look at how genuine he is. He looks like the cat on Shrek. What's his name? Puss in Boots. Clearly I have a bunch of kids. Anyway. This guy, I don't think he's being honest. And it's not only that, is that I think that they're like have zero compassion for whatever the problem is, for whatever it is that we're trying to not be trapped in anymore. They just don't care. It's like hands clean. And it might even be self-deceit to believe that this person was gonna do anything at all. But really what's happening is that you're end up being manipulated. Yeah, because there's a third cup there. Maybe the Sagittarius. Because you have 2 sevens. I mean, there's defensive energy here. There's a breaking of a union. There is just, I feel like angry. I feel like name calling. Like, you're a manipulator. You're a narcissist. You're this. You're that. Blah, blah, blah. Very, very, it feels loud. Like Leo loud. Like, rah. But I kind of feel like they deserve it, which is neither here nor there. What's the 3 cups? So this might have something to do with children or from the past, because you have the 6 of cups there. It's like, will you please just hand over the pentacle? I don't understand what this is about. Because there is this King of Pentacles here, and message I got about not reaping the harvest, and here it is again. And you have this 3 of Cups, which doesn't always mean third party energy. I mean, for some of you it might be with the Sagittarius person who doesn't necessarily belong. But the third party is also about everybody coming together and celebrating more than 2 people. And then as clarifiers, you have an offer. But look, it's an offer of pentacles, but not an offer of love. So that might have been what you were wishing for. Like, I don't think you could care less whether or not they love you. You just need the help. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse? So yeah, it's not going to be a loving exchange, because there's going to be, you know, you betrayed me, you're this, you're that, you need to do this, you need to do that, and it's very like the word "you need" is a lot, but it's an old karmic tie. There's somebody that's involved in something toxic, and maybe this King of Pentacles is toxic, or maybe not, but either way, it got delayed. The whole new start. So you have 2 cups and 2 cups. So it may be that we're trapped in a relationship, or somebody's trapped in a relationship, because we have the 8 here. Because these 2 cards, or these block of cards, this looks like getting out of a manipulated relationship. This looks like not getting an offer from a relationship that's not good. But in the center, you have like getting what you want. Yeah. Inheritance. This is the inheritance card. Or balance, or somebody's giving to somebody who needs it. These people, like, if you can see their face, are like, please. Please. And he's like, all right. But if you notice, this is like a really rich dude, and he's giving them crumbs. So that's probably why they're like, why won't you come off your pentacle? Because it's not even to them. It is crumbs. I would really like to move on from this energy. It's making me uncomfortable. So we have the Alchemist, which is essentially the Magician. But Nellie's, she talks about inner transformation. So we have a feminine magician and we have a masculine magician. The masculine magician takes all of the elements, all the signs, and he creates tangible things in our 3D. The feminine magician, or the feminine alchemist in this case, Nellie the alchemist, she changes people from within. She changes emotion. She changes thoughts. This is a very air element card. She helps people through a full-on inner transformation. And so it might be that separating from this relationship is what changes the person. Because honestly, if they're in a relationship that's so terrible that is making everybody nervous about how the day's going to go, and everyone feels trapped and everyone's freaking out and not being nice to each other, I could only imagine that when they were separated from this devil energy, that they're a totally different person. Because that's probably not who they are at all. They're probably actually a really, really nice person. It's just they're living with the devil. Literally, right there. Chained. Chained. Ball and chain to the max. So this is Geo the Slow asks us to be patient. So this is the, what, third, fourth patience card? Because something is coming. Some kind of cycle of time is coming to bring a change. So this kind of maybe feels like trying to force someone else to make a change. But this is like, well, if that's not going to work, then just hold on, because the universe will provide another route. This is coming out for everybody. This is the that's pure fairy guidance, pure spiritual guidance. Oh my goodness. At the bottom here you have ecstasis. This is total joy, total rapture, total ecstasy. And that's kind of what I was talking about. When this person gets away from this devil energy, they're awesome and they're funny and they're fun and they're nice and they're happy and they don't cry all the time. And it's like, and it's because of this devil energy that they're doing that, because they, you know, like I was saying before, everybody was mean and hateful to each other and they're not saying things that are very nice. So you release toxicity, and then all of a sudden it's like, check me out with my new set of wings. Aw, yay. Oh boy. So you might have an air sign involved, but towards the end of February, everything is different. It's all different, because here we have a choice. So I want to ask about this, because I don't feel like this is soulmate. I feel like this is kids in the past. Can we talk about this, please? Yeah, so now we come into a whole new cycle with our past. Probably kids, adult kids. And this is the mother who's been heartbroken. So maybe by somebody who was like a player, or hot-headed. But we're entering a brand new cycle with them now, because it gives us strength to do so. So you do end up getting the Nine of Cups. It's just you start being trapped and you end being trapped. And so this air sign, golly, they're stuck in it. The World in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Two of Swords, meaning they won't make a decision. Somebody here is trapped to a point where they are afraid. They don't know how to, they don't know how to do anything. It does look like here that one relationship will be healed between someone, kids, family, past, whatever. But it doesn't look like this situation changes. But that's why the Geo the Slow's here. Like, just wait. Just wait. Because eventually, this soul contract, this thing that was, you know, manifested correctly or incorrectly, it'll come to the end of a cycle. But you end up, There's just a lot of worry here. I mean, you do have the Three of Swords. I just feel like there's more worry here than anything else. But there's the ecstasy again. The joy card. Yeah. You have somebody around that is a sabotage. Yeah, because look. Okay. So I can read this in two different ways. This is my smitten card, because she looks really smitten. And it would seem that if this person is trapped with this person, it's because they know how to essentially play them like a fiddle. And that's the tampering sabotage. For another group of you, this card indicates that finally things go back to balance. Equal love given as equal received. So just watch out. Watch out toward the end of the month that I just feel like, okay, because we know that this situation isn't going to end in February, but we also know that we are going to get this like indication that it's on the way. It's just that it's like right when the exodus attempts to happen, somebody comes back in like, hey, let me whisper all these sweet nothings in your ear. And she's like, okay. But it's probably, has to do with the I don't know how factor. So Leo, for at the end of the month, just don't be surprised is what I'm saying. But more importantly, wait. This is essentially a call to hurry up and wait, you know, because it's not done yet. It's not, the cycle hasn't completed enough to where you can say hands clean. Okay. That's what I have for you for February. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading, it's at dharmajane.com.